So I'm going to go through 3 medicine ball exercises. I've got a slam ball here. Difference between a medicine ball is it will tend to bounce, whereas a slam ball doesn't bounce, which often gives more versatility in certain options. I prefer that for the exercise I'm going to show you today. The purpose of using a medicine ball of some kind and is going to be throwing is a throw-in option, which is typically an upper limb ballistic exercise, which is great for developing power in the golf swing, a rotational force or an explosive force in the upper body. And I'm going to show you some different options that would be key to focus on if you want to develop that side of things. So with all these exercises, the key is to make sure that each rep is done with maximum effort, maximum intensity, where you're physically trying to throw the ball as hard as you can. That will help increase the force production required for the movement to get out of it, what we're looking for. So the first option is just going to be an overhead slam. Stand with your feet roughly shoulder width apart. You're going to hold the medicine ball in the palm of your hand, so you're a little bit under it. You're going to try and reach from the back of the head to the ceiling. Literally, see how my whole body is stretched. I'm going to try and feel like I reach to the ceiling. From there, I'm in slow motion. I'm going to try and throw it into the ground as hard as I can. So feel like you're physically putting it through the floor using your whole body. So in a normal motion, we're going to go here, stretch, and drive. See how I'm using my legs and then throwing in with my back and arms. So from the side on, stretch through the ground. So either using some plyometric boxes that's going to kind of stop the rebound of the ball, or a very strong and sturdy wall. You're going to take the ball at chest height. You're going to stand, take 1 foot back, so you're in a slightly staggered stance position. I would always recommend, imagine if you was going to be throwing a punch, naturally which front leg would feel like it wants to go forwards, okay? So from here, you're going to stretch out your arms, you're going to bring the ball back quickly to the chest, and then you're going to try and almost chest pass it with as much energy as possible into the boxes. So if I go there, there, there. Trying to do this with max effort. So get your stance, start. You see how I'm using a little bit of lower body. I'm naturally not overextending and lunging into it. I'm trying to make sure my force comes through the speed of the arms through the chest. Try and stand roughly a meter, meter and a half away. You're going to take your slam ball and a golf posture type setup, probably a little bit wider base. So imagine like you're almost trying to hit a really big drive where you need a big strong stance. Now we're trying to create as much rotational power towards the boxes as possible without just almost rugby throwing the ball. So in slow motion, I'm going to almost hold either under the ball or slightly to the side, so I've got a good strong grip. I'm going to try and exaggerate my turn to one side, so don't think too golf swing related. It doesn't matter if you kind of sway off the ball or anything like that, because we're not trying to replicate a golf swing. So I'm trying to create a turn there, and then going to try and push off my right side into my lead side as hard as I can, and rotate my body with as much power as possible, so I just let go of the ball. So in a slower motion, I'm going to go there and let go. So you see how I've turned my whole body and I've let go of the ball. Don't want to see that just throwing the arms and almost rugby passing it. We're trying to create maximal rotational force with the whole body throughout the ground. So if I do this in a normal speed, keep your stability in the end if you can, but move with maximum effort. Don't do this slow. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the alert notifications for more content.